What is going on, everyone? I am Steve from Burke Family 54 Comics. Welcome to another live stream. We're going to be hanging out, showing off what books I got this week, chilling, maybe even looking online to see if there's any good deals and anything. Before we do that, though, let's hit the intro. I have a guest right now. We got Mark from Legion of Comics. What is going on, sir? How are you?
Man, I was living the dream. I'm here to watch you spend way too much money on questionable comics on Facebook Marketplace. Let's do this.
You know, it's funny. I've done some really good deals on Facebook, honestly. I found a lot of cool stuff. But obviously, there's a lot of stuff on there that's priced way too high as well. And there might be some scammers, too. We do have some people over in the chat. Most of them are Burke Fam members. If you were interested in the chat, hit the link in the fam chats. What is going on, Dave? How are you, sir? Panda, what is up, bro? Woody Warren, how are you? I'm not sure if I've seen you before, but I appreciate you joining in. Circumstances, what is going on, sir? I'm excited to see you in less than 2 weeks. Jeremy, what is up, dude? Remy Q, baby. Jade. Hello, how are you? Carlito, what is up? Dale, how are you doing? What is this? What is happening? What are you doing up at 7:17 Pacific time on a Sunday? I don't know what you're doing, but I appreciate it. I don't. Should I make the announcement now, Ruben? Should I make the announcement now, or do you want me to wait for you to do it? Let me know if you want me to make that announcement or not. Give me. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Are you coming to PlanetCon? Let me know. I'm working. What do you think? Okay, of course.
I don't think that's in reference to the announcement. There it is.
Yeah. Okay. So every couple months, I like to work with an artist or a person to put something in the Burke box. Last month and this month, we have these comic stands from Kidron Prince, which I believe you worked with him as well for the Legion loot box, right?
That's my buddy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, and I've done Karate Kevin, his art. I've done Cardboard Crazies. I've done Austin LeMay. For the May and June boxes, we still have one of these. In fact, we're going to do a members only this week, and I'm going to show off what books are in this month's Burke box. But, and there'll be one of those stands from Kidron Prince. For the May and June boxes, we will be having a art piece done by Ruby G, which is pretty awesome. I don't know if you guys ever seen his work, but he does some pretty sick art. Let me see if I can pull this page really quickly here. Cool, Calm, Collected, CCC White Tiger. So I always like to have my friends submit art or work with them to have art in the Burke box, and he does some sick art for sure. So I'm going to pull this up really quickly here. This is a piece he did for Panda. So it's a take on that one per store of, I don't know which issue number it is. It had to have been like
Morphin Power Rangers issue number
2 or 3.
I can't more than they did Mikey. So that's Mikey holding it, right?
Yeah, that is Mikey. Yeah,
I just one per store homage.
Yeah. So he did that. Here's another one he did, and he shows his process on his Instagram. Pretty sweet. Oh, let me go back just one more. There we go. There it is. And then I want to show off one more before moving on. He did a really awesome.
That's right, Panda. That's what I'm talking about.
What's that?
Panda said it's issue 4 for the Mikey one.
Okay. I want to show off this Something is Killing the Children that he did a giveaway for.
Yeah, Pops won that.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it here on his page.
Okay.
It's taking forever here. Oh, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
So he did this as well. So obviously he does some sick art. He's a great friend of mine. He's been a supporter of the channel for over 3 years now, and he actually just started his channel not that long ago. Everyone should be following Cool Calm Collected, White Tiger, Ruby G, awesome guy. And like I said, he's going to be submitting art for the May and June boxes, and I appreciate working with you, sir. You are absolutely amazing, brother. So I wanted to make that announcement. Wanted to put that out there. So
You put it out there. It's all the way out there now.
it's all the way out there. Just got off. Just got home.
No chance of getting it back.
Hello, Dameron. What is going on, sir? How are you? Berto, what is up, bro? House of L Comics.
What is up? Good people's right there. Bunch of good people's up in here.
Yep. James, what's up, man? How are you? Issue 4. Okay. Yeah, he did. He did, for sure. Thomas Caps, hello. Dope. Yes. So if you were interested in winning that art along with some other awesome books from the 616comics.com, hit that join button below and become a family tier member. And I'm going to put out some more videos this week because prom is over. We're running down to the end of the school year, and I'm a little less busy. Okay. So now I want to show off some books that I got from my LDCS. What is that, Paul? Or not Paul. What is that, Mark?
Oh, that's your long distance comic shop.
There it is. There it is. And it is your shop. He sent these like foil.
Yeah, it's the new chrome ones.
Yep. I
Or
guess
hollow foil, whatever they call it.
and I was able to get basically everything that I needed over the last couple weeks. First up, and I'm going to read this as well first. I haven't read it yet. Batman 121.
I love that cover too. Isn't that a puppeteer
Variant for
cover?
122. This is beautiful.
Sick, yeah, Bermejo.
Is it Bermejo?
No, is that Bermejo or Del Auto?
Del Auto.
Del Auto, yeah.
Del Auto. Sick.
That was Comic Vet's cover of the week.
Siri. Suicide Squad 14. This was fun.
Yeah, it was a really good
Hey,
issue.
Siri. Tex Winter.
What you want to
Where's my
say?
muscle milk?
Where is my muscle milk?
Your message to Winter work phone says, "Where's my muscle milk?" Okay, it's sent.
Okay, next book up. This is, I've already gotten number 90. He already sent that. He reordered this, so I have it in a row now. Nightwing 89.
Nice.
Pretty sweet. This was a fun read the first time I read it, and I'm going to go back and read it again now that I have the floppy of it. And I'm actually going to get Freddie E. Williams to sign this. This is Godzilla versus Power Rangers. Freddie E. Williams is going to be at Planet Comic Con in a couple weeks. One of my favorite artists. He was the artist on one of the first series that I started actually reading, Batman TMNT Volume 1 back in 2016. He signed every one of them, and I'm going to give him to sign this and my Volume 3 of Batman TMNT. Okay. Okay. We have Teen Titans Academy number 13. This is a War for Earth 3, number 3 tie-in.
Mm-hmm.
This whole Earth 3, War for Earth 3 was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun for sure. Power Rangers 17, which reminds me, I need to send out that Mighty Morphin for this week, though I'm not super excited about it because the last one wasn't very good.
Yeah, I'm pumped for it. The artwork is very reminiscent of the artwork in the Godzilla Power Ranger crossover.
I'm not looking forward to it. Speaking of War for Earth 3, we have issue number 1, the first book in the series, I think. Yeah.
Fire. Have you put the covers next to each other yet?
Then we got the finale to it, number 2.
Have you had a chance to lay all the covers out and see the big spread yet?
I have not. Hold on 1 second.
It looks really
No,
good.
I have not. Oh, I do have them all. Yeah, I need to lay them out because there's 5 or 6 of them.
5 total.
Yeah, I need to put them in order because I have the whole storyline. I haven't read either of these yet, but I'm really looking forward to it because I've heard great things. Shadow War Alpha #1.
Yeah, that kicked off strong, really strong.
John Boy Myers cover. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 2-0, baby. I like that number.
I thought that Royals thing on your name tag was in reference to your hat that you like to wear. It's royal blue.
You're hilarious. You are hilarious. And then finally, Batman Beyond the White Knight #1.
Straight fire.
I have some reading to do today.
Yeah, that Batman Beyond the White Knight is exceptional.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about all of that stuff. That Deathstroke on that cover. Yeah, John Boy Myers, man. John Boy. So he does some good art for sure. Yeah, I'll lay those out later today and take a picture of them. I did speed read it, so I might want to go back and read it at some point because I was trying to get it done before the Thursday night chat the other night that you dipped out on because you've been working like 80-hour, 100-hour.
Yeah, as you see, I'm in my work clothes right now.
You getting ready to go to work already?
I've already been to work for hours. I just came home on break. I don't open until 1:30 today, but you still have to go in and release the beasts and feed them and medicate them and all that good stuff.
Who's the beast? Is it like a big old dog?
Yeah, the 140 animals that I have there.
Beyond the White Knight was my read of the week.
Easily.
I'm excited for John Boy Myers, Damian Wayne, Vampire Hunter cover. Oh, nice. Nice. I've missed some fire Del Auto covers. That's definitely one of them. Yeah, and you sent me a link to like Del Auto's like Instagram or something where he just has like all his artwork that he's done. It's all like painted and it's huge. And they're just
he has a lot of live, not necessarily live, but videos of his work progress stuff. It's awesome.
It really is. It really, really, really is. Hello, how's it going? How about them Cubs 2-0? Yeah, I saw it. They were scoring a lot of runs. Royals so far have only scored 3 runs. 4 runs, and thankfully they are 2-0. So got to get some more offense going for sure. Do you get anything lately you want to show off or anything? Because you weren't on the Thursday night chat.
Yeah, I got stuff, but no.
Not around. Okay.
Hey, it's definitely around. It's around. Yeah.
What's up, Beckerman? He went to the Royals game yesterday. Okay, hold on one second. Let me do this. Wait. Put that back up there.
I'm getting the rest. You know, everything's always in reach. It's just spread out.
Lucky that it ended like on time, and I was able to like go home at a decent time.
Since Rob is now in the chat, we'll start with some heat. Rocketeer issue #1 from IDW. Can't stop there. You had to get that incentive Virgin variant. That was such a fun read. That was fantastic. Suicide Squad 14. This is just getting crazier knowing that run is ending at 15. There's got to be some good stuff on the horizon. Batman Beyond. This was exceptional as well. Batman Killing Time. This was super dope. This is really cool.
Was number 2?
Yes, sir. Of 6. World of Krypton. I have not had an opportunity to read yet. I'm looking forward to getting into that. Batman, which is Shadow War Part 2. That's issue 122. Flashpoint Special. Batman Night of Vengeance. This is what you get when you take heartache, vengeance, despair, and just trauma and just set this man off on it. It was wild. Then issue 2 of Sumerian Hour of the Dragon, Beast Mode. I think that's all I got for this week.
Nice. I was looking at next week's books, and hello, how's it going? There's a lot of books that I think you will like that are coming out for sure. I think I'm only going to grab maybe 2 or 3 books.
Yeah, I posted the video of what I will be grabbing yesterday.
That's right. You did. You did.
Mm-hmm. There's some good stuff. That Suicide Squad, Blaze #2, Flashpoint Beyond #0, Superman Son of Kal-El is dropping. There's some good stuff.
Oh, for sure. Mighty Morphin coming out, of course.
Mhm.
The Batman Beyond, like you said, Beyond the Flashpoint, or Flashpoint Beyond #0 comes out. Which, by the way, speaking of Power Rangers, they're doing that like Road to 100. I'm assuming they're talking Legacy. I don't understand why they don't count issue 0. Why does issue 0 not count? It's an actual book in the storyline.
But they're not. They're considered specials, like an annual.
But okay now.
If you included
Right.
annuals,
A lot
Batman
of
100
issue 0 comes out after issue 1. This came out before issue 1.
Well, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Flashpoint Beyond issue 0 comes out next week, but the actual miniseries with the full creative team starts later. You have, like I just said, with the annuals, you would have to count that as well. What are they doing?
Taking a photo.
That's
my
funny. They
leg.
look like the pitch.
Celebrating with family. The little picture from
Yeah, if you counted like the
Nice.
specials and the what do you call it? The annuals, you would have to like celebrate your 100th issue at like issue 87.
Is that what we're at?
Ruben, 0 is not a number. It's the lack of a number.
I just don't understand how it doesn't count for the Power Rangers when it clearly was a book. What's up, Rob?
I mean, it's definitely a book, but it's not included in the run. It's a special. We lost Rob that quick. He's like, screw these guys. I'm going home.
Actually, 0 is.
I had to kill the feed on my phone, so I didn't. It was first of all, my headset was turned up super loud, so Burke was screaming in my ear, and it's 7 a.m. here. And then the phone was going off. Hear you guys on the phone too. So,
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Shattered Grid. The finale to the Shattered Grid event was a one-shot that capped it off. That did not have like a number, but it's a book. Does that count as in the numbering, the sequential numbering?
It should be a number, but you're right.
But
It
it's not
has
a
a.
number. It's a
It's
special.
like Killing Joke. It's a no number, but if it has a number, specifically number 0, 0 is a number. You can't say that
0 is a null. It's an absence of
It
value.
100% is a number, though.
Say that again, Rob.
0 is a null. It's an absence of value.
Now change your position, Steve.
I'm not going to change my
Well, that then
Steve,
you
you're a
will
teacher.
continue to
It's
be
still
right.
a number.
Okay.
Yes.
No, it's not a. It has no value.
Okay.
It may be a number, but it has no value.
Yeah, so there. Okay.
0 books are typically
fine.
table setters. They're something that's starting to establish whatever you're doing, or it's telling a backstory, depending on whether it's released before or after, right? So all of the Batman, all the new 52, a lot of them had 0s, or they had a 1, and then they reset again and had another 1, right? Those books don't count because they're not, the continuity hasn't begun yet. It's just the table setter, the appetizer. It's not a meal. It's just a couple mozzarella sticks to get you ready. Get you ready.
On the same point though, Steve, or is water wet, Steve?
All I'm saying is,
No, serious question. Flo asked a question. Let's honor his comment. He's a channel member.
Be water.
Is water wet?
yes.
No, it's not. No, water is not wet. Water has the capacity to make things wet. Water in itself, as H2O, is not wet, dude. So it's just nitpicking. 0, not counting 0 is just nitpicking.
This is true. 0 is a number. The only reason I
Rob said that it has no
that
value.
book clearly goes into
Much like this
it's the
conversation.
start of the
Exactly.
it's the start of the series. It's the start of the books, and it's a great read. And I got all the covers now. All
Well,
of them except for like 1.
Well, you just clicked up to 99 then,
But
and don't pick up
here's
issue
what I'll say.
100 because you
0
won't need
is a
it.
number. 0 is a number because you can be number 0 on a sports ticket.
Okay, but does that change who's the 100?
Yes, they're
Does that
now
mean-
number 99, Rob.
Does
Everything
99
after
now-
0 is a wrong
90,
number.
is the person wearing 99 actually then 100?
Okay, I see what you're trying to say here, but I'm just saying overall, if you're counting everything, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but if
When you count to
also if
10,
you're counting everything, you count the water boy, you count the coach, you count your annuals, you count your one shots. You either count it all or you don't.
Let's count to 10, Burke. How many fingers do I put up for 0?
It's
Okay,
it's
you
not a
guys are being
question.
real jerks about this.
Well, no, it's not a question of if it exists or not. It's a question of
Yes,
its
I
value.
clearly know that now. I was just saying.
Dude, Steve, you should really die on this hill. We should do a whole live stream celebration when issue number 99 drops. Legacy. Celebrating the 100th Power Ranger issue. Let's do it. Let's die on this hill. I'll die with you. I'm not a math teacher.
Okay, well, first off, I'm not a math teacher. Secondly, I was just pointing out the fact that yes, the book started actually in issue 0. That's
A
all I
lot
was
of people.
pointing out, and I was just saying I don't understand why I
Well,
didn't.
sure,
I didn't count.
sure.
And I didn't
Like,
realize that. I didn't realize that this was a fact. So that's my bad for saying that. So
yeah,
my bad.
I pay my kids
I would
$0 an
believe
hour.
it. So how many bottles of beer there actually on the wall? 99 bottles of beer on the wall.
That's different because the reason why it's different.
Well, there's
is
0
because
now because I
issue
drank
0
99, so there's still 1.
There's
Right?
still one.
The reason
there was
why it's
100?
different is issue 0 for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is not like a null. Like it's not like it's not there. It is there. That's what I'm trying to say. But you guys can keep being dicks about it. It's fine.
Burke, you can sit there and say yes. Technically, there's 199. Issue 99 will be the 100th physical piece of issue that's been printed and produced, but it's not part. It's not part of the numbering. It doesn't have the value, and so
Well,
yeah.
it wouldn't even be true.
Let's
There's
just be
been
honest.
issues-
Let's
yeah,
just be
and
honest.
then
100%.
it's
Let's.
just
I'm going to give
another
Burke.
100 sequential issue for that sequential numbering. It's all.
I'm going to give Burke. I'm actually going to side with Burke for half a moment, almost here for this one, and that is Burke. Legacy numbering in its own right is just completely screwy, because I mean, look, you chose to end the numbering and you started over. Now you're coming back to say, well, but this other legacy stuff. I mean, it's all just make believe bubble gum and
it's a sell book.
Smoke and mirrors in order to
even in
promote
this,
sell books,
even in
so.
this specific situation, in this specific example, it's only legacy number relative to Boom Studios, not to the actual
That's true.
franchise.
That is 100% true because they had the Hamilton comics as well.
The Hamiltons, Image, Marvel. There's been numerous.
All of those.
So it's all smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to get you to buy a book.
But it's fun to celebrate because you're guaranteed that they'll go. Hopefully, they'll go and get some good artists to do some cool variants. If you're into variants, it's always a time as a fan to get to celebrate. It does cost you more to do so, but whatever, it's fun.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Rob, you got anything cool you wanted to show off? Because I just showed off what books I got this week, and then so did.
I got some stuff yesterday that I opened up on the banter from Chris the Comic Vet. He had sent me. I guess I won a few things. Sent me stuff. I say I got this issue Venom 3 signed by Tyler Kirkham.
I like it.
And all right, there was a bunch. Some of this stuff was. This is the stuff that's for me. Some of this stuff was stuff for the giveaway bin that he sent. There was also a non-stop Spider-Man in there. It's got some weird pricing things. There's something about Canadian. I don't know what SUB is, but there's some other weird pricing on there. Maybe that's French. I don't know. An ASM 55 second printing. Go in the bin. A Mary Jane cover from this is what's his name? Oh wow, he sent me his spine tick book. No. And a copy of the Venom. I can't remember what homage this is. It's like I think I've seen it before. I think it might be an old Spawn cover.
Yeah, it might be an old Spawn book or something.
Yeah, something like that. And then some books that he sent for the giveaway bin. The Brooks Captain America. Which is
Okay.
Nice cover.
Speaking of Cap, real quick before we move on,
Yeah.
Did you see that a 9-4 Captain America 1, the original of that book that's homaging, sold for $3.12 million?
It should.
Yeah, I have no problem with that.
I mean, if Amazing Fantasy 15 is going to sell for that, then there's no reason why a Captain America #1 shouldn't.
It's one of the
if not
most
more.
recognizable covers of all time.
Right, exactly.
Golden Age book, first appearance in 9/4. That's
And Hitler's getting punched. If anything, it was undervalued. Somebody got a steal based on what Action Comics goes for, because Action Comics 1 did not punch Hitler in the face.
Absolutely, I agree.
He did better. He threw a car.
So some Hawkman found metal
Dark
stuff. I don't know.
Barbados.
Spider-Man: Legacy of Evil.
Litternosh, appreciate you stopping in, brother.
Some Absolute Carnage, Miles Morales.
Nice.
Design variant. Extra Swords. I guess this was some incentive variant or something, according to his tag he had on the back of it. Deadpool Deadpool Agent of Weapon X. So mouthful. Batman or Batwoman issue 1. Wild Sliders. Now there's no zeros in the pile, DJ. Amazingly, they don't come up as often, so I thought that maybe zeros are rare. Ultimate X-Men number 75, and a Black Panther issue 32. Then he sent a bunch of keychains to give away with some of those books, and then he sent me a 9.8 graded Web of Spider-Man Hologramo Awesomeo. Although I'm still confused because the book says hologram cover, 30th anniversary issue, Mysterio appearance, November on cover. I'm not sure what November on cover means when it says July. And I can't find any reference to the month of November. There's not even a picture of a calendar on the cover anywhere. So I'm not sure what CBCS was smoking when they wrote November on cover.
They were smoking some of that CGC good.
If anybody does know what November on cover means, I would really appreciate it because I'm confused. Oh, and it says polybag removed.
What up, dude?
What's up?
Man, Beckerman, I haven't seen you in I don't know, a few hours.
Something like
Good morning,
that.
Beckerman.
I've got my morning coffee destroyed with creamer.
I want my morning.
Ew.
Yeah, I knew that was for you.
Thank you. That's all I got there, Burke, from last night.
I like it. I was delivered my muscle milk and some eggs.
Is it working for you?
Oh, yeah.
You get some It's Always Sunny fight milk made out of the best crow milk on the market.
God, I love Always Sunny.
Oh.
You know, one of the funniest quotes I ever saw by a reviewer was about Always Sunny and Big Bang Theory. He said, Big Bang Theory was about smart people and for dumb people, and Always Sunny in Philadelphia is about dumb people for smart people.
I can see that.
Nice.
Not to crap all over anybody who likes Big Bang Theory. I actually liked both shows. So. I don't know where that puts me.
Puts you right in middle America, right where you live.
Yep.
So how was that game yesterday?
It was fun, man. Like I said, I talked about it extensively last night in banter. But so I don't want to bore Rob with this, but basically the game went very fast. And it was like not a lot going on. And then next thing I know, everybody around me is freaking out. And that was because the pitcher they brought up in the 10th, his entire family. I was like in the middle of a family reunion and didn't know it.
Nice. That's awesome, dude.
And it was the kid's first.
Yeah, it was his major league debut, and he got the win. So
his family was a little happy.
Back-to-back games at Royals first, because in the first game, Bobby Witt Jr. got his first hit, first RBI, and it was a game-winning hit.
Right. No, it's really cool. Colin Snyder was the kid's name, and his family. I limped out of there as soon as the game was over, but if I had stuck around, we would have been on TV. I was told by the season ticket holder I get my seats from on the regular. It was a good time, though, and like his mom was all emotional. It's hard not to get swept up in that moment.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But as Rob knows, I hurt my bad. So you've met me, so you've seen me walk. I have a bad leg, and I was celebrating with the uncle in the aisleway, and I missed the step and really messed my leg up.
The same bad leg?
Yeah, the same one. So now it's bad. It was getting better, and now it's bad again.
Darn it, man. I'm sorry. And then we got to go 3 days walking around that huge.
Well, thankfully, I'll be walking around, but I'm at a booth too, so yeah, I'll be able to get plenty of rest in.
Oh wow. Yeah, I haven't watched any Sporting KC games. I'm not a big soccer fan, but cool.
Oh, what's up? Were you in the Cauldron Circumstances? He told me about those seats. I want to go to one of those.
The Cauldron.
Sorry, DJ Lynx.
That'll be the best place to move Arrowhead to, or to build a new stadium, is over there in the Legends, right next to the casino and NASCAR, Hollywood Casino, that area.
Actually, Ruby, I have asked Poke and Joe to construct me real life Dr. Octopus tentacles to just carry me around. He has not built them yet, but I'm sure it's on his to-do list.
I'm sure of that. What's up, Biggie Zordon? How's it going, man? Met up with a friend of mine yesterday in Topeka. I bought some really cool Power Ranger books to be signed by JDF at the con in a couple of weeks, and I asked him if he was going, and he said he's not. He's actually going to be at MegaCon in a couple of weeks, and I guess there's some really cool people there as well.
Yes.
So, and I was telling him, I was like, oh, to be honest, if I had to pick between Orlando and Kansas City, I'd pick Orlando every single time.
You think the weather's a little nicer?
Oh, dude, it's amazing. It is amazing. I've been there multiple times, and every time I'm like, man, I want to live there.
I was kind of being facetious.
Yeah. Like, I kind of got that, but I still wanted to explain what I was
Fair
saying.
enough.
Yeah. Kansas City is kind of the Riviera of the Midwest with the Missouri River there.
Yeah, well, MegaCon, let's see. MegaCon, you got Silvestri, Capullo, Artgerm, Cates, Stegman, Otley, Tinian, Behrens, Matina, Williamson, Molina, Tony Daniel, Tom King, Mitch Gerard, Steve McNiven, Cami Garcia, Humberto Ramos, Iñaki.
Who are all those people?
Dan Dido, Stephanie Phillips.
Didio? Is he really
Didio?
Dan
Dan Didio. Yeah, I can't pronounce everything. These are people who are all scheduled to be at MegaCon. Yeah, Werther Deladera, Clayton Crane, Derek Chu.
We're going to be there to promote his new app,
Michael Golden,
new streaming app.
Mike Rell, Chad
Michael
Harden.
Golden, you can get a signed Al Milgram book by him.
That's right.
You'd be lucky like me.
Greg Horn, Sam Jones.
Thanks, CBCS.
Kunka, Kendrick.
Give
Kunka
yourselves
Lim,
a raise after that.
Clay Mann, Bob McLeod,
I didn't like Clayman.
David Nakayama, Benjamin Piercy. He's everywhere. Sabine Rich, Joe Rubenstein.
Nice.
My goodness, the list just keeps going.
I mean, it is literally a mega con.
Yeah, it's quite extensive. I was originally thinking I was going to have a couple books sent over there, but I still am to MegaCon, having a couple books sent over to MegaCon. That's right, because I'm going to be sending. I got a couple. The clerks guys are going to be there and stuff, including Kevin Smith, and I got a couple Kevin Smith books I want to get signed.
I want to go back and watch all of his Comic Book Men shows. I've watched like a half of an episode, and I was like, wow, this is actually like really good.
Yeah, it's fun. when you get into it for a little bit and get the dynamic of like the staff and everything of Walt and Brian and Ming and the guys, like it's really fun.
I want to go back and watch it.
It's kind of cool too to see the people who come into the shop because everybody, they're all like, it's all East Coast comic book collectors. I've probably had 5 or 6 friends get to be on the show to bring in items.
Nice.
This YouTube couple who actually broke up, that was part of my first of watching a YouTube show. They were on an episode. They're big Back to the Future fans, so they brought in Back to the Future memorabilia because it's all set up in advance.
Right.
They have to know you, and
Of course.
I mean, they're
that's
not
why
just
there are
shooting
so many
random
East
people coming
Coasters.
off the street. What?
It is not. No,
Wow.
It is.
you're invited. To
Reality
be on.
TV is not reality TV.
Correct.
My mind is blown. Next thing you know, you're gonna tell me
Oh, that's
that
better. Okay. All right.
Legion of Comics isn't an entire legion unto himself.
Oh, he is.
Mhm. Yeah, that's true.
Mark
See?
is actually made out of a flock of smaller marks.
Mhm.
Oh, well, kind of like Spider's Man.
Something like that.
Spiders, man.
Yeah, no, there's a character within the Spider-Verse called Spider's Man, and he's composed up of a bunch of sentient
Sounds like
living spiders.
million ants.
It's weird seeing Kevin Smith on the show because that's back when he was like real big compared to what he is now. So it's just like it's different seeing people like from a long time ago, for sure.
After they live on a vegan diet for like 6 years.
Their prices are a little. I mean, I'm assuming that any of the bigger shops are always high. Like I saw someone did a video. I think it was actually Alex Tapia a while ago. He went to Torpedo Comics in Vegas, and the prices there were so steep.
If you're a destination place where people are going to go to be, because they're there in the geek culture or whatever, or any culture, your prices are going to be higher or at least not marked down because you got people coming there who want to say that, oh, I got this at, or so yeah, I mean.
Like, what was the name of that place?
Mile High.
Mile High Comics that Dave went to.
Their prices are mile high.
Yes, they are. And the quality is not.
And they always
great.
have been. He like freely admits that to anybody that like goes and talks to him, that he basically became his own price guide years ago by putting out those ads that people would then try to value their comics with. And to this day, like he pointed over to me when I was talking to him, he said, "You see that book right there? Like, I know that's the highest price, but he has so much money from his real estate gains that he can just afford to let his comics sit. And he has so many of them that he can control the price of stuff. And he fully admits it. Like, he has so many New Mutants 98s, he could tank the market if he chose. Nice. Or he can do what he's doing and put one out at a time and market for, 800 more than anybody else has one for, and wait till the market comes to him."
Have fun, Cole. Well, that sounds like a good trip out there. He's going out to a Comic-Con with his daughter.
Nice, man.
Wasn't it Chuck that got his hands on the Edgar Church pedigree back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, enough said.
Said. He's got so much inventory, it's ridiculous. He has a lot of overhead for employees, but he owns the land he sits on, and the old land he sold has financed him well into retirement. So he's real estate rich, and he has no incentive to deal with anybody unless he wants to.
We got it at one time, basically.
I love that when you look at these guys like Mile High and New Cadius, sort of the same way, except the New Cadius prices are cheaper, but they're such massive online sellers of, but their websites are horrid. I mean,
Chuck's website hasn't updated since like 2002.
It's almost it's only slightly better than Gmart. Just like
Spencer Beck's website too is pretty awful. It's between that and Mile High.
I mean, they just remind me of going on to Prodigy Net or something, and like.
But when you go to Mile High, so the last visit I took there, when I talked to Chuck a little bit, They were in the middle of being protested outside, so it wasn't really fun to be there. But I did get to talk to him for a few minutes, and then I got the hell out of there.
I agree, Cole. The website is like the worst, but sometimes you can't beat some of what they have available or their pricing.
This is their website.
Mhm.
It's
Order your 5-pound mystery box here.
it's pretty bad.
Okay, you want to see where's go to the artist's choice? Just you're gonna have to Google it because I don't know what he's got. It might be a dot something else. That's Spencer Beck's.
I can't open it, so it would have to be Mark because
Explain, Steve.
it's blocked.
The
What do you mean?
artist's choice.
The website's blocked on this one.
Because you're using Chrome.
No, he's not using his own computer. Is what it is. He doesn't have free range over his own.
Oh.
device.
Yes, that is
What
correct.
website am I looking up?
I'm looking it up now.
The artist's choice.
The artist choice.
.com, yeah.
Am I looking up this trash?
Because you guys said that Mile High
This
was.
website's fantastic. There's
Yeah,
kittens
it
in
does.
Dude, you can tell me. It's got like animated kittens or something? Or not
No,
animated.
they're real kittens.
Oh,
There's kittens.
There's kittens. Kittens.
Let me see.
then this
I'm
doesn't
on it
sound
right now.
I'm there.
the artist.
Yeah, there you go.
Spencer
When you
Arbeck.
scroll down to the bottom, we got some kittens.
I'll click here to find out how you can help
Yeah,
save a loved one.
Yeah, this one's wearing a
How
t-shirt.
can, how
Oh
can
my
wait a second? No,
goodness.
hold on. How can I help save the life of a loved one if all those cats are dead?
Oh man.
I don't know. I don't understand how
You
those
want it-
cats
you want
have
an
anything to
alive
do with
one.
my family and my loved ones.
I mean, is he into like necromancy? I mean, that's what
No.
I'm curious about.
It's just
because-
this website. He doesn't even use it anymore, I don't think. But
it sparkles.
it does sparkle.
animated stars. That's very 90s.
Yeah. It was very
Yeah, but Beckerman, have you been
State-of-the-art
to
when
have
it
you been
came
to
out.
G Mart?
We have an X Mart here in town. Is that the same thing? It's open 24 hours.
And it's still also different than S Smart too.
Shop Smart. Shop S Smart.
Oh yeah. Hail to the king.
Hail to the king.
You guys want to look at some comics on Facebook? See if there's anything good.
Only if you're committed to spending at least $100 before you even pull it
You
up.
Look at
I'm not.
look at gmart.com and see it. You're gonna be like,
Kitten
this
mittens. There
is
we
straight
go.
up
Another It's Always Sunny.
old school.
Oh God, I love that show.
The cat's just high stepping like this shit off my foot.
I just want to be Frank Reynolds so bad.
And then I started blasting.
I didn't go to Vietnam. Frank, you went to Vietnam in 1994 to open a sweatshop, and a lot of good men died in that sweatshop.
Dude, I don't know why, but the episode where he sews himself into the couch still just kills me. Like, he births out. Like the whole time you can just see his outline in it. And Dennis and Dee are trying to get people to talk poorly of him.
That wasn't human meat. That was raccoon meat. Does he pronounce raccoon too? Does he pronounce it raccoon?
I think so.
Yeah, he's Danny DeVito is a treasure.
Oh. I'm sorry, Rob.
So this is like the homepage,
Oh, Rob just won.
and then you go to back issues.
Ooh.
Click on back issues. It's like, okay, here you go. Just
Oh,
Your scanner is down right now, and so is
No,
their
no.
Google.
there's no scanner. I don't know what you're talking about. It's just like there's just Mighty Morphin. All right, let's go to
Is that
Mighty
a
Morphin.
discount warehouse for back issues, or what is it?
It's something.
So then you can go, oh, okay, I want to check out this one. And if it's got a price, then you know it's available. Versus if it's got these asterisks, it's not available.
This looks
Ooh.
like probably the system that Second and Charles uses. to
Then
keep
you
up
can
with their
click
back
into it and get
issues.
a.
wow. That is
Why?
ridiculous.
Who operates this?
It is
I've never even
great.
seen that place before. What was the name of that? Gmart?
Yeah, Gmart Comics.
Okay. Yeah, I'd never heard of that until just now. That's
They
pretty cool.
sometimes they have some stuff that I was looking the other day for some facsimiles for a buddy of mine because he's not a comic book guy at all, but he wants to have some comics hanging on a wall in his room. And so I was like, well, dude, we'll just get you some facsimiles because you can get some cool books and have them up and you don't give a shit rather than spend money on something that you care about. And they actually still had stuff like the Brave and the Bold 28 facsimile and the Batman 181 and some of the older books like that, but they were like released 2 years ago. They still had some available, so I was like looking over there for them. Unfortunately, they're all out of the Hulk 181s, but
I don't know if I have like hardly any facsimiles anymore. I might have like 4.
dude,
in my collection.
it's really weird
What are
because
they talking about?
I think they were talking about facsimiles.
Oh, okay.
some of the
It's
some
an
of those,
Italian word for fake comic book.
some of those originals gotten so ridiculous that those facsimiles are going up to the point where I started seeing, you first originally it was like, okay, graded, they were like $100, but now you're starting to see like the AF-15, depending upon which variant, because apparently there's 2 variants. You're seeing it selling for like $400 for a facsimile that was only came out a couple of years ago, and you're just like, geez Louise.
If you watched Banter last night, Rob was very mean to Olive Garden too. So I don't think he understands the Italian culture like I do.
Part of my family's from Italy. Thank you very much.
Then they should love the taste of Olive Garden.
No, because it's not family.
Oh,
we know real Italian food, and that is not it.
I consider all my trips to Olive Garden to be family reunions because when I'm there, I'm family.
Well, every time I've gone there and tried something off their menu,
traveling abroad.
None of it has ever been tasty.
The tour of Italy, Mark. It is essentially a tour of Italy.
That's what I get every time is a tour of Italy. Chicken parm. You got some spaghetti, and then you got lasagna as well. It's the
problem. I thought it was Alfredo, and
their marinara is crap. Oh my god, I don't know how you guys can eat it.
It's actually pronounced marinara.
Marinara, Rob. What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I gone there and I've tried different things and everything. I've always had to go eat somewhere else.
The eggplant, because it's amazing.
No,
there was a TV special on Olive Garden where they took a old Italian grandfather there.
What is his name, Rob?
No, I think it was actually a commercial, but I don't really tell the difference between those. I just consider it all
was on
TV reports.
Yeah.
And anyway, this Italian grandfather could not tell the difference between the food at Olive Garden and, the food his mother made as a child.
Yeah, well. I stand by my word that if your whole claim to fame is breadsticks and salad, then it's not.
Oh, I like the soup salad.
You know how many people peddle in breadsticks and salad? That's a huge accomplishment, Rob.
If that's your claim to fame, it's not really all that great of a restaurant.
That's a W all day. I eat a lot of salads at a lot of places, and to be able to look forward, like, dude, Olive Garden, endless salad and breadsticks. That's a claim to fame.
You guys are something else.
Is your salad endless, Rob? Because I've heard a few people that have tossed it, and they said there was a definite end to it.
Boom.
Oh my god! Wow.
I like the soup salad and breadsticks.
Yeah.
If I lived in the
Are you afraid of good values?
No. I just think if I lived in the Midwest and I had limited food availability to me, I'd probably be thrilled with that too. But
we make the food for the rest of the country. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we do. We feed the whole world.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is a family channel, Mark.
We're teaching him the importance of vegetables. What else are we doing?
Yeah, what he knows. See, what he's talking about, Flo, is that I'm not a big into vegetables. I'm a carnivore,
He's a
and
meat guy.
my vegetation drawer is actually pretty. I've turned one of my vegetable crispers into a second meat drawer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, California is like only like you can feed like 7% of the fucking world or something. I don't know.
Steve, what
Come
did you buy on the
on,
marketplace?
Rob.
What are you talking about? Me? I wasn't me.
It was.
I just heard the
Rob.
F word. You sound like my students. Oh, it just slipped out. It just.
I don't think you said an F word, Steve.
I didn't hear it either, but I'm willing to support
I heard
the anti-Rob.
You guys are funny.
Steve, what have you bought so far?
I haven't bought it. I've been waiting.
Oh, I did say the F word. I said feed.
Yeah, that happened.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize we were going to talk about feeding people.
No one else heard an F word except for me, I guess. I was
I
just
said
waiting
feed.
for it.
It's true.
Okay. So I switched.
Well, Steve was talking about Richard when that happened.
Makes
So
sense.
we're looking at comic books for sale on Facebook.
Yes, I am. You got a problem with that?
Sounds
Get
like
that
a
one.
terrible place to be to look.
Buy
for
that
comic
one,
books.
Steve.
One comic in a gallon-sized Ziploc bag because that's how an old lady gave it to me. It was hilarious.
Large 100 comic book lots.
Have you got Ghost Rider #1 yet?
No.
Well, those are comic
Oh,
books.
Spider-Man 2099 #1, X-Men 2099 Sabretooth, Venom, Punisher 2099,
Guarantee you, he pulled out all 8 of the decent books he has.
and those 2099, 3 or 4 of them. Awesome. That's my kind of collection.
Yeah, Steve, there's a lot of
What is he asking for this collection, Steve?
doesn't say.
I ordered a cheeseburger with no meat. So was that a cheeseburger or did you order the McPlant?
I just had a mushroom Swiss Beyond Burger yesterday. It was
Was
phenomenal.
it delicious, Mark?
It was. I got it from Carolina Ale House. It was juicy.
Rob, what are you having for
Dinner tonight?
no.
Oh.
What do you have for
Breakfast.
Easter? What do you have for Easter next week?
I
Steve,
don't know.
get
That's
that
next week,
Fashion
but
Melee for $30.
generally,
Thank
I
you
do
for
a-
saying it right, Mark.
I didn't
I
know
do
that
a-
there was another way to say it at this point.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Rob. What did you say?
$30? There's no lie.
Get it, Steve.
Wow. Generally a ham.
Okay.
Ham, a gratin potatoes, green beans, you know. I'll make a loaf of French bread. Sourdough bread, you know.
I don't cook.
Tonight I'm doing rack of lamb.
Once made a
It's
spinach dip in a
it's
loaf
been
of
marinating
sourdough
in
bread.
garlic herbs and rosemary and olive oil and a touch of balsamic for overnight. So yeah, surprisingly I don't have that copy of that book.
Marcus, if you do sell on Facebook, can you insist that people
No,
only
it's all right.
meet you in dimly lit parking lots?
Mm-hmm.
Back alleys.
Yeah.
Massive comic collection blowout. 100 Marvel and DC comics.
Yeah, all the
What
garbage.
do they put one book in a box or something?
No, just a picture to show you how massive it is to make you think that there's got to be something good in there.
Yeah,
Well,
I've seen that photo before.
They took that off Google.
They took
cherry,
that off.
you cherry pick of all the good stuff out, and then you get all the schluck. And you sell these massive lots for next to nothing.
In all
Maybe you get a
seriousness,
few
Steve,
minor-
when you bought off here before, are you able to find people that are pretty close to you? Or do you have to drive pretty far to meet them or what?
No, like I think I bought off here twice. One time a guy was in Nebraska. One time a guy was in like Topeka. So an hour one way or 3
More
hours another way.
facsimiles. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like you're proud to be mispronouncing words, Rob. I don't.
Or I don't.
Third print, $100.
You should buy it, man.
There's nothing values on here at all, man.
Yeah, that's a cool cover.
My
$120
problem is, like,
bucks.
the few I've
Uh-oh.
looked on here, they're either ridiculously overpriced or the
Oh, there
condition's
you
not
go.
good.
Nah, it's a lower grade. You can tell. Look
Yeah.
here. Look here. Yeah. First, like, real key, though. You got a Nova set.
First real key, you had Spider-Man 2099 number 1. What are you talking about? There's nothing else. No other key.
There's no other key you need.
That's right.
Not one.
I love Nova so much.
Oh, there's a Secret
What?
Wars 3.
Where?
Minor right there. Yeah, minor key. That's even graded. 9.0. Blech.
Signed by Jim Shooter.
Rob said I spit on a 9.0.
That's right. Oh.
Don't get him started on second prints either. He'll shame you right off Slab Hub.
Hey, that's cool.
I have 2
That's
second
cool.
prints on my wall right now, actually.
That's cool.
Buy it, Steve. You need to go ahead and like break the seal. You need to get something.
I have broken the seal before.
Go back up for a second there. That was
$15
my buddy's
for
book.
the Gleason
Where?
93.
Go up one more. Is that Ghoul Scouts number 1? It is. So my
It's
friend
only
made
book.
that comic book.
Buy that, Steve.
That's my buddy Mark Stegbauer's book.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
You can buy
That's
it for
cool.
$1.
That is really
You can
cool.
get it for $1. I have original art from that.
Support him,
Boom.
Steve. Buy the book.
I had a dream that me and Becker were
Becker and I.
we're at this table, and we were looking at some original art, and it was like $1,500. And Becker goes, "Yeah, I'll buy it."
I like how you have Paul on the screen hanging out with us.
What?
And then I took my shirt off or something. Like, where'd the dream go after that?
What'd you say about Paul on the screen? What?
I like how you have Paul on the screen hanging out with us. And I'm also curious, what Facebook groups are you in? You have some messages there.
You have a lot of messages.
That's the guy that I bought the Power Rangers books from.
Oh, cool.
I don't know who that guy is. Oh, that's the 616. And then there's Paul. There's nothing good on here. There usually isn't, but I like to check.
Boy Scouts is good. Get it.
Oh, there you go. You got an
Second
X-Force number 1 in the
appearance.
poly bag.
And a second appearance of Deadpool. That X-Force might have the Deadpool trading card in it, Steve.
You
never
should
knew.
grow your own X-Force number 1.
Oh,
Yeah, you put 2 long boxes next to each other, and X-Force number 1 will randomly appear in one of the long boxes. I guarantee it.
$25. First Calvin Ellis. And why didn't you hit buy already?
Buy it 3 times.
I'm just looking to see if it's got any spine text, Mark. Can you leave me alone?
$25, man. That's a good
Color
deal.
rub.
So got a little bit of color rub. It looks like
Down the bottom corner, too.
maybe a little. Is there a little? Maybe one tick there.
You shopping for 9/8 on Facebook?
Oh my god. I could not buy comics with you guys. This is
I'm over
not
here
how
like 25. Spend it.
this is not how we did it in the early 2000s. Oh, I don't know. I think there was a color rub on the Hey, that looks cool. Will you take 20?
There's not an option to negotiate like that here.
You can't message the seller.
You message them, yeah.
All right, I just messaged him.
I'll give you $250.
$2.50 or $250.
Oh no,
You
$2.50.
Bought a 180 a couple days ago, hoping to get in House of Secrets 92 Tuesday. I'm assuming you're talking Hulk 180.
Batman.
Nice. A Batman 180. Hey, can you explain more about this Hulk stuff that you posted on your IG this morning? No, it was you, Mark.
It wasn't Becker.
I thought it was
You know, I didn't post this morning.
Okay. It's all on there. It's all on there.
It's about World War Hulk or something, and some.
I'm
Now,
gonna
if you
look
read
up.
it, it's about a fallacious stance. Like it's a
Can you say that word again?
stance.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
the
thank you.
writer of the article is just speculating on like the rumored World War Hulk project that is not announced, just a rumored project. And he said, since the Hulk is present in She-Hulk, that's pretty much guaranteeing us that Hulk is about to be a key player in the future of the MCU, which is kind of the polar opposite if you look at the MCU track record. You know, like the Hulk being present in the She-Hulk is just the same reason Hawkeye was present in the Kate Bishop show. And if you look at their track record of kind of moving and evolving the characters and people coming and going, we've seen Hawkeye get replaced by Kate Bishop. We've got Jane Foster rolling in as Thor, and so on and so on. You know, Sam is Captain America now, so having Jen Walters show up for She-Hulk, I don't see that trending as meaning that Bruce Banner is about to be more important. It feels like he's going to be less important
And
moving forward.
it's just clickbaity.
Yes.
The guy messaged back and he goes, "I don't assign grades. I just take clear pictures."
That's fair. Dude, that's super fair.
It is. It's just funny.
Right.
It's just funny. It is just
Except
funny.
that he did list it as near mint.
Well, near mint's not a number.
9.0 or
Yeah,
above.
fair enough.
Yeah. What did you ask him? What did first off, do you know who I am? Second off, what grade is the book that you listed as near mint?
I asked him what condition is the item in. That's what I said.
I'm guessing near mint.
Looks to be in near mint, but I don't assign grades. Just
I'm
take
down,
pictures.
Finn, blah, blah. Flo, blah. Flo's my dude. We're gonna go on adventures together. At
That's
this
cute.
point, he's gonna have to push me around in a
They're going to be
wheelbarrow.
adventures beyond compare. Will you be
Yeah,
bouncing
well,
here and there and everywhere? No?
We were talking about it on Banter last night, but I remember like when I first got into buying back issues, it was always like low, mid, high. That was what you operated in. Is it low grade? Is it mid grade? Is it high grade?
And now it's like,
Now you guys got to bring in decimal points. Freaking
What did you say in your response, Steve? Keep us posted.
yeah.
I haven't said anything. In fact, I was about to end the live because I gotta go.
He's playing.
Link your
playing
YouTube
cool.
to it.
I gotta go.
He doesn't
do
want to
some
respond right away. Doesn't want him to think he's too excited, so he's got to wait 3 days before
Tell
he
him to
responds.
give you a follow and figure out who you are.
bandits.
Just link your YouTube.
Oh shoot! The other day at the doctor's office, one of the guys there was into comic books, and I told him I had a YouTube channel. He said he was going to subscribe. I don't know if he did.
Nice.
I guess I can look. Let me look here.
Only if his profile's public.
Get that grassroots.
His profile's not public. You won't know.
Hold on. He did not subscribe because the last subscription that I got was on April 5th, and I went to the doctor's appointment on
That guy. You should go track him down. Go back to the office, find
April
out who
6th.
that patient is, and then you go track him down and you force him to subscribe at
Force him.
Don't let him walk away next time. Be like, well, whip your phone out. I'll help you with it right now.
I should have done that. I should have. He was really into like indies and whatnot. I don't like. He was talking all these books. I'm like, yeah, I don't read any of those. I'm more of a DC guy, outside of Power Rangers, of course. Like he was into.
Maybe the problem is when you met him, were you wearing sleeves?
I was wearing my work
That
clothes.
might have been the problem. Is that maybe
It totally was.
I don't know. If this guy wears sleeves. I don't know if I can trust him because he's concealing his arms.
Hey, Bert, before you go, did you know that your hotel is like one of the after dark locations for PlanetCon? The hotel bar there is hosting a drink and draw Friday night, and then Saturday night they have a trivia contest.
I did not know that. No,
Yeah.
I'm excited to go there because it's only a 5-minute walk. It says, and it looks
Mhm.
really nice in the pictures.
Yeah, Lowe's is nice. I've been in the lobby. Did you
I
get voted
was
prom king?
I was not. I was voted best looking. I wasn't. I'm just kidding. That was a bad joke. But no, the two people that won King and Queen last night were great kids, and it was a good time. That was the most amount of kids I've seen actually dance at a prom in my 6 years at the school. So it was a fun time, and I got to park right by the entrance, and so I just packed up all my stuff in this little wagon that I took and put it on the car and left.
Were
You
they
had a
all only
wagon?
dancing like for 15 seconds at a time?
No, they did the whole spiel.
It's a picture like these kids that haven't been in school for all this time. They're coming in and all they're doing is a bunch of series of little TikTok dances. They only know how to go for 15 seconds and then they stop and
No,
have to
they
reset.
didn't.
Mark's about to feast.
Classic Gardens Out from Domino's.
Yeah.
Domino's.
Hey, Rob, you want to toss it for me?
What
You
was
gotta
Jesse gonna put on
you
mine?
gotta toss it first.
You gonna put ranch, Caesar, Italian?
See, you're going on me, Burke.
And Domino's sucks, but
Yes.
they're open.
Okay.
In the middle of the day, that's a hard stretch.
Right?
It's not the middle of the day. I ordered this at like 10:30 in the morning.
Okay. It's a
So you ordered that an hour ago?
foldable wagon. It's like one of those really nice ones you can like fill stuff up with. Pull it, and then when you're done, take it out and you pull the middle, and it collapses together.
It's a radio flyer. It's classic.
There's
like a-
something very American about Steve and his wagon traveling across Kansas.
Well,
How Oregon Trail of you, Steve.
Dude,
actually, we went and visited one of my friends in Missouri, and we went to this area in his part of town. Well, actually, the other side of town. It was like a 20-minute drive. And it was all Amish people. And like we stopped, and this dude was literally going through like the plains over there on his horse-drawn.
I think it's pronounced Amish.
I love that the kids out here, anyways, like my kids, when they're going through school and they get to this stuff on the the westward expansion stuff, the kids actually did these things where they actually took wagons, like we had kid wagons, and they made covered wagons out of them, and they had to go out to like the countryside and the hills, and they were having to go on their own little westward expansion trail, carrying with their covered wagons and their supplies and churning their own butter and all this stuff and had to dress in their own, had to make their own clothes and do this whole thing to live the experience for a day. Because
how many kids died?
I think 3 got dysentery and one.
I lost a child to dysentery. Let's not joke about it. On the
1 or 2.
Oregon Trail as a child,
right?
On an Apple computer,
and three of mine.
I had to make difficult decisions, man. To get
3 of mine died of starvation because I couldn't type "pow" fast enough. Oh man, I didn't know how to. I didn't know how to type back then. I was
about that game. I made difficult decisions on the trail.
Yeah,
I was a child. I shouldn't have had to do these things.
I didn't realize this had so many comments.
type bang. A bee.
Yeah, dude, the hunting function on that game was crazy.
It's like
I was trying to get a little square to hit a bear.
We didn't know how to type back then. I had to be timed how fast I could type out a letter. Hunting and pecking for letters. They didn't teach type. Heck, I was using a computer in elementary school, but I didn't learn how to type until high school.
And then I finally got to the end of that brutal trail. God, I love his photo. I don't even have a cool photo loaded.
I could just switch it to. Hold on. Where is it? There we go. Perfect.
There, I edited mine too.
Steve,
All
did
right,
you have
everybody.
Tyler's Green Ranger figure review?
That was amazing. The absolute best figure review I've ever seen in my entire life. It's actually based on this guy.
We're
named
all a
Steve.
different person. That's great.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
But only one of us has the power of Thor.
Yeah.
I got the power of this haircut, man.
Oh, shoot.
Do you have a tinfoil helmet though? Come on.
All right, I gotta go do some family stuff, so I'm gonna end the live stream here. But I appreciate everyone for coming on, hanging out. Mark's probably eating his salad that just got tossed by Rob.
Wow.
Hope everyone has a
Even
good day.
Steve's a part of it.
I love
That's
that.
your best one.
Wow.
No.
I can just add.
What?
I have the power.
Wow. Oh, that's right, because you hate Tom King, don't you?
I dislike Tom King, but I gave Mark power to get on here and comment and pull people in, and he can just pull himself back in. Watch.
Don't do it, Mark. Don't play his games.
Oh shit! All right, later circumstances. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Becker. I'm gonna pull up all the channel stuff real quick, and then we'll get out of here. Thank you to the channel members in the family tier, Legion of Comics, Comic Book Poser. I need to update this because DJ Links is now in a friend tier, as you can see right here. White Shadow, Cardboard Crazies, Blue Helling Comics, Hoarder's Hide, Warlord, Actual Dracula, DeBarrick 75, who won the Burke Box, Bake the Snake, Alan Rue, Paula Rogers, Tomorrow Cinema, which is Manny's Different Perspectives. He changed his name a couple times. Kadrana Prince, Oregon Wime, Shatterglass Comic Reviews, Becker, Mark Spector Comics, Flash 6792, Sector 2815, Adrian Pandolson 316, Rob's Fat Stacks, and War Machine Punisher Comics and Collectibles. Everyone in a family tier is entered to win the monthly Burke Box sponsored by the 616comics.com. In the friend tier, we got New Guy, Deal of Suspense, Flo Dameron, The Comic Vet, Small Town Collectibles, and DJ Links. A link to everyone's Instagram or YouTube is in the description of all of my videos. Thank you, everyone in the family tier, friend tier, and supporter tier as well. Make sure you guys are following them, subscribe to them, and supporting this amazing community. Thank you to the 616comics.com for sponsoring the channel. Make sure you guys check out the 616comics.com for all of your exclusive variants and comic book needs. Thanks, everyone. We had a great time. And as always, go Cats, Cowabunga, and it's Morphin time.